Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be shopping my stash and we are going to be playing with some new and some old goodies. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these shop my stash videos by liking this video. I have been having a ton of fun going through my stuff and just picking things out or even thinking about items that I have to start planning the look I'm going to be doing. Today is just very simple and basic. I am going to be taking my son to the doctor today, so I wanted to just kind of keep everything very minimal. I also have a pretty busy day, so if you guys want to see how I got this look and what products I use and what my thoughts are, let's go. Alright guys, I've already used my Milk Hydro Grip Primer and I'm going to use my NARS Soft Comfort Foundation, and the shade I wear is Barcelona. I'm shaking this up. The reason why I'm wearing this foundation is because I have to take my son to a doctor's appointment today and I need to wear a mask. So I need to make sure that whatever I wear underneath doesn't move a ton or at all. And in this case, that's this foundation. For my concealer today, I'm going to use the Magic Away Liquid Concealer by Charlotte Tilbury. I have it in the shade 7.5. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I really haven't used this a ton because I feel like it doesn't give me the same kind of coverage that other concealers do. And I don't know why I bought it, to be honest with you guys. I don't like this kind of applicator for myself. I guess it's doing a pretty good job in terms of covering. I just haven't, honestly, I haven't given it a fair chance. And I want to. But even like now with the applicator, I just feel like it's not even giving me what I pulled out. And look, this is probably like the second or the third time I use it, and I dislike how quickly I'm gonna go through it. That's it. So I can tell you already, I will not be repurchasing that. It's too expensive for what it is. And I feel like there are other concealers that offer more product and will give you the same coverage. I'm not mad at this coverage. I don't think it's bad. I know I'm gonna blow through this quickly. All I'm doing is taking whatever is left. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and build it up a little. All right guys, so I did end up setting my face and I used my Coty Airspun powder. This is actually a really good powder. The only thing is that it's heavily fragrant, so if you're not someone that does well with fragrance, I pass on it. Today we are going to be using a new mascara. I have the Climax Extreme by NARS. So we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna give it a fair shot with just applying my regular primer because that is what we do around here. And then I'm going to show you guys how it applies. I'm actually excited about this because from what I've seen, look at just that brush. It gives you extreme volume and length, and that is what I like. And I was a fan of their original Climax formula after it started to dry a little bit. So I feel a migraine coming on. I've been getting migraines lately like nothing else. I don't know if it's because of the weather. We have been having like light summer weathers, like we're in the 70s. And now we're about to drop again and go through our regular fall weather. I don't know if it's because I'm doing just extra screen time with work. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not fun and I feel it coming on. I like to really make sure that my lashes are coated with this. So I really take my time building, especially the inner lashes. I'm gonna let that set for a little bit and I'm going to use this Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. Shake it up. Okay, I can see why it's extreme because as you guys can see, it deposits a ton of product all at once, but I am not a fan of how it's clumping up. I want my lashes to be separated so that you can see the individual lashes. Now what I'm getting is like these really clumpy, stuck, like look. What the frick. Yeah, this is not fun. This is going to require me to comb through this and build up each individual lash. I'm using my extended play Giga Black Lash wand because it's so tiny that it'll comb through things, but it's giving me long, thick, clumped lashes. So like, not a fan. All right, let me comb through these off camera and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys, so I think that this mascara has a chance at being good. You just have to build it slowly and let it kind of dry. So like, as you guys can see, I'm kind of building my tips a little bit, only because they are looking kind of clumpy. So I'm trying to separate them a little bit. For now, I'm going to say it does give you a ton of volume and it's buildable. But you're getting volume because you're getting so much product applied to your lashes at once. So the other thing I've noticed, I keep finding these little random mascara spots and it's just the mascara flaking off. I'm having a really hard time with this because I do think it has the potential to build up a really dramatic lash, and you guys know I'm a fan of a dramatic lash, but at the same time I'm not digging the clumpiness. I want to show you guys just how much product is on the brush. Like, it's a lot of product. So for now, we're gonna say my lashes are thick. They're thick. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna take these Fenty matchsticks and I'm actually gonna take Truffle, which has been my go-to lately. I'm gonna use my foundation brush to blend this out, and I'm going to blend it out and up. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really like the matchsticks. I think that it's an easy way to achieve like a full face of makeup. I don't necessarily like the concealer shade in this, but I do like it to kind of emphasize my contour a little bit. So watch. Oh, what the look, this mascara is gonna be a mess. I don't even know where I got it from. Jeez. All right, is it on the brush? No. I'm scared to even blend this forward now because I don't want to spread that stupid mascara. Okay, so I'm going to take the concealer shade. This is Caramel, and I'm just going to do this. So as you guys can see, it's very similar to my skin tone, and then by blending it out just right under that contour, it just really chiseled everything out, made it look precise. I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't like this for concealer. I do like it, however, to just kind of touch up my makeup a little bit. I'm gonna take Rum, which this is the highlighter that came with it. And originally I looked at it, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna like it. Like, I was sure that I wasn't going to like it. And then one day I decided to play with it, and I decided to play with it with a brush, and I love it. So I'm just taking a small little highlighting brush. Look at that glow. I think that if I were to, and I know actually that if I were to apply this directly onto my face with the actual stick, it would be too dark, but because I'm shearing it out and applying it lightly with a brush, I just get this really beautiful glow. And it's so thin, you don't even detect it on the skin. The shade, by the way, that I have in these is the tan. The medium was too light for me. It just looks like beautiful skin. It doesn't look like I have on product. I let the mascara dry, and then I'm taking my very fine Giga Black Lash brush, and I'm combing through it. And when you comb through it, it looks better, but again, this is dry, so you can even feel like the brush breaking through the actual formula. This looks better than what I had. This looks more open. It doesn't look as clumpy. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think I'm gonna have to say that this mascara is a pass because it is messy. You get way too much product on the wand, and so you get these really like clumpy lashes. I know I've said it before that I like a clumpy lash because I like a voluminous lash, but these were just like super clumpy. So I'm gonna keep working with this because I bought it. But I think that I'm gonna stick to my Charlotte Tilbury. That's, I think, where I'm leaning towards. So for my blush, I'm gonna be using this Crush on Cupid blush by Fenty. It seems like this has turned into a little bit of a Fenty video, but it's not. I just wanted to use a mix of my new and old products, which, as you guys can see, the only thing that has been new so far has been my foundation and my mascara. I love this highlighter though. I think it's so freaking beautiful, and I love how glass-like it is. All right guys, for my lips, I'm gonna take MAC's Billion Dollar Smile. I love this color, guys. Ooh, I love it. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a wing liner. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a wing liner. I'm gonna be using the Benefit Roller Liner, and it's just a brown shade. I have the brown and the black. I just feel like this is very simple, but let me tell you guys, I love just how youthful this looks. Like my skin looks really glowy and dewy, and my cheeks are like just a pretty pink flush. So I'm just going to add a soft liner, which is why I'm doing brown instead of black. I just feel like brown is just easier and softer. I'm debating on whether I want to do a wing or not. Just a little tip for you guys. I like to store them upside down so that the product is always nice and saturated on the tip. I think I am going to do a wing. Did you guys see how smooth that went? So I'm just going to take a little sponge and lightly just run it through the edge just to make sure that it's nice and fine. So I wanted to show you guys that this eye came out really nice. This eye it needs a little work. So what I like to do is I like to take a fine brush, and I like to take a little bit of a concealer. Typically something that's a little bit thicker works best. And I am just going to clean up this line, and you can do it here too. So I'm just going to blend this out now. All right guys, so I want to quickly recap on what we used. You guys already know I'm a huge fan of the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I have it on now, and I'm finding that it looks a little unsettled, and what I mean by that is that it feels like it hasn't fully set, and I'm wondering if it's the Cover FX setting spray that is doing that to this foundation, or if it's the Milk Hydro Grip. If I had to guess, it's probably the Hydro Grip. I have used this setting spray recently. I'm actually almost out of this little sample size, and I have to tell you guys that it is a really great setting spray. It's very similar to the All Nighter by Urban Decay. So I'm gonna say that it is the Hydro Grip Primer. I really like the Hydro Grip Primer for moments where my skin is just a little bit more on the drier side. So I do highly recommend this if you are someone that is combination dry or even dry. I think that you'll really find that your makeup wears exceptionally well. For me today, I'm going to have to touch up with a powder or bake a little bit to make sure that my makeup stays in place. This lip is life. Love this formula. I love this color. Obviously, once I wear a mask, this is going to have to get blotted down drastically just to make sure that there's a little bit of a stain left, but that I don't have any product sitting on top of my lips. I will tell you guys that I do like this a lot. However, I recommend that you guys blot regardless, because the product sits on top of your lips. So the more you talk, the more you're going to see a bunch at the ends, and that's just not cute. So really great product. Highly recommended. Very pigmented, very smooth, just a beautiful soft matte finish. And I mean, this color is life. You guys know I'm a fan. I've been a fan. I love this liner. One of my favorite holy grail items, you guys know, Dior 3D Lash Primer. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like it takes too much work to get the desired lash effect. I find that there was quite a bit of flaking and messiness. I do like the effect that I'm getting now, but it's definitely taken some work to get here. I have a little bit of smudging right at the top lid for my lashes touching there. I would never use this on the lower lashes. I feel like this is just going to be a mess. Just not interested in having it. The Fenty matchsticks I have really come to love. I showed you guys how I use them on myself, and I do find myself pulling for these more often than not because I just like how natural everything looks. And you guys already know I'm a fan of her blushes. I think that overall, like, the Fenty line is pretty fantastic. And that's all I have for you guys today. I shopped my stash and I included some new and old items. So let me know if you guys are enjoying these videos. I am having a lot of fun rummaging through my items because it's just reminding me of how many products I have that I actually really love. I'm not someone that keeps something that I don't love, and I'm finding it to be helpful in terms of like purging and, you know, moving past things. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I upload 3 videos a week. I work really hard to make sure you guys have 3 videos a week, and we're almost at 1,500. You know what that means? Giveaway. I've had some stuff lined up for you guys, so I'm really excited to get to that point. Thank you guys so much for your ongoing support, you guys watching, liking, commenting. Like, that means a lot to me. I really wish that I'm really hoping that more of you start commenting because I do like to get to know you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.